So today, so today, we work with the reports, report types, dashboards, and homepage components. These are the four concepts we will cover in today's session. Addition to that, so we will work with the different tabs used in Salesforce and building the applications. So these are the total six topics we will work in today's session. So here is a topics you can see. So first we create the report types, and then reports, and then dashboards, and we will talk about the different reports, and we will talk about the filters used in the reports, and what is a dashboard, and what is a home page component, and what are the differences between different reports which are used in the Salesforce. So these are the topics which comes under report types, reports, dashboards, and home page components. And another topic is the tabs. So we already created a custom object tab, you know how to create that, and we will discuss about the remaining tabs as well. And addition to that, we will work with custom application building. So how to create our own applications in Salesforce. So these are the agenda for today's session. So let's just start with the first one. So we will start from reports, dashboards, and homepage components and report types. So these are the group of, these are the different topics which comes under single area. So that is the reporting. So first talk about reports and dashboards. Let me remove this. So reports and dashboards. So in Salesforce we have the data. So we store the data in the different objects. So we have the data either in standard object or the custom object. So you have the lot of data in Salesforce or millions of records in Salesforce. When you have the data, how can you filter the data as per your requirement? So just to filter the data, you need to analyze the data first. And here report is nothing but a result based on some filters on a particular object. So for this, so we have a standard reporting tool which is given by the Salesforce. So we have the standard reporting builder, so where you can create the reports, and we have the reporting schedulers where you can schedule the reports. So which means we can schedule any report on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis. So we have the reporting frequency, scheduling frequency, and based on the customer requirement. So based on the requirement, we can schedule the reports in Salesforce. So it is very easy step in Salesforce administration. Just a point and click process. No need to write any additional SQL queries or any extra Apex code for it. So using standard administration, we can very well design most of the reports in Salesforce. So that is our target for today's session. And if any report is not achievable through an administration, then an alternative with Visual Force programming language and Apex code. So even in reporting tool itself, it has some limitation. To overcome those limitations, an alternative solution can be with Visual Force and Apex programming languages. So that will be covered as a part of the developer classes. But today's the point and click reporting tool. So we have a standard reporting tool. So let's go to our Salesforce organization. So this is a Salesforce organization where we have the different standard and custom objects. And to create a report or to create a dashboard, so in Salesforce we have the different objects. So we have the different tabs. So we use two objects. One is a report. Reports is a one standard object, and dashboard. So dashboard is another one. So both are standard functionality, and using this reports tab, we can create the reports and the dashboards. So reports is a tab where you can create a report and dashboard, and dashboard is for if you already created some dashboard, and if you want to view the dashboards, then we use the dashboard tab. And here tabs used. So one is reports and another one is dashboard. So these are the two tabs we use for creating the report and dashboard. Let me decrease the font size here. So these are the two tabs. So this is a standard reporting tool, so no need to write any code here. So just through point and click, so through button clicks we can very well create our customer reports. So before creating the report, so what are the things you have to keep in mind? So once you got the requirement from the customer, you should understand. So you should understand what is the object, what is the object that we are going to use in a report. Creating a report. So one is object in which you are using to create a report. So this is the one. So you should know what is on which object you are going to create a report. And in an object you can have a number of fields. So the second one is when you have a number of fields, and what are the fields you are going to display. So fields to display in a report. So what are the fields you are going to create a report? What are the fields you are going to use to display in a report? So there can be a number of fields. Sometimes it is not required to display all the fields. If we have 20 fields in an object, so it's not required to display all the 20 fields. The main reporting purpose is there is a specific need that the customer is looking for, so we have to fill all the required fields in order to display the required information in a report. So first you have to understand what is an object and what are the fields and what are the conditions. So it's like a filter conditions. So what are the conditions you are going to, what are the conditional data you are going to display in a report? So what are the filters? Let's say you have the customer record and I would like to display the data only in August, so the records which are created in the August month. So I don't want to display other records. I need only the data which are created in the August month. That is nothing but a filter condition. So you should understand what is an object and what are the fields and what are the conditions and in which folder folder to save the report. So folder is nothing but once you create a report, so where you exactly wanted to store this report, so that is a folder. So we have the public folders and we have the private folders, and we can store the created reports in a specific folder based on the requirements. So these are the things you have to understand. So in Salesforce, so we have the standard reporting tool, so no need to configure or no need to do anything. So Salesforce is given by default, I mean a pre-built reporting tool where you can directly create the reports and scheduling the reports. And what are the advantages of creating these reports? So one is you can print the reporting information. Let's say you need a data so which are created in the August month in an account object. So if you wanted to print the data, so first you can create a report, then you can print the data. So when you are when any of your manager asking the required information based on some filter condition, you can just generate a report. So you can, so once the report is generated, so you can print the reporting information and you can submit those documents. Like this is one of the advantage, printing the report. It's like an Excel data. So even in the Excel you can generate the reports. So in our Salesforce technology we have also a reporting tool. So once you generate a report, so we can print the reporting data. So then, so the what are the other advantages? We can schedule the reports. We can schedule. The scheduling is possible on a daily or weekly or month basis. So this is a three schedulings are possible. So on a daily basis you can schedule any report, or on a weekly, so weekly once or monthly once, you can schedule any of the report that you have created. So these are the two advantages. And if you wanted to export the data, exporting the data from the report, you can export the data from the report, and you can use either CSV file or .xls format. So we'll show you all these advantages. So we'll show you all the features available in Salesforce to export or schedule or printing the data. So directly going to reports, report tab will show you how to create the reports. And to create a report, first we should understand a report to type. So there is a concept in Salesforce. The concept is called report to type. Report is different and report to type is different. So this is another concept. So what exactly the type? So report to type. So to create a report, so report to type defines, so what is your object? So what is your object you are using in your report? So it is used for what is the object and what are the available fields to show in a report, what are the object relationships. You can create a report to type. You can create a report to type. So when you have the relationship between the objects, let's say in standard terminology, in the standard CRM objects, account is a parent and contacts are the child. So you can generate a report. So from using both account and contact. So you can display the fields from the account object, at the same time you can display the fields from the contact object, which means, so using a report type, so you can identify what are the relationships between the objects, and you can identify what is an object that you are using and what are the available fields to show in a report. And in simple terms, this report type is an output layout of the report. So which means what are the fields that you are going to display in a report, those fields must be defined in the report type. The object and the list of fields must be in the report type. So you have to define report type first. So report type creation is the first step in the report creation. So here report types are two types. So we have two different report types. One is standard report types and another one is custom report types. So based on your requirement, either you can directly use the standard report types or you can create a new custom report type. So standard report types are given by the Salesforce. They are the pre-built report types. So for all the standard objects, by default we have the standard report types. So if you go to the Salesforce organization, so when you click on report tab, click on new report. So here, so this is the first step in the report creation. So first you need to define what is the report type that you want to select. So what is the report type that you are using in your report. So here is a report type which are for all the standard objects. I'm just copying the screen. So this is about standard report types. So we have the different standard report types available in Salesforce, and these are the different folders, and in each folder we have the different report types. If you want to create a report, so you can choose if you want to create a report on account, you can choose a standard account object. No need to create a new report type to create a report in Salesforce, because Salesforce is giving us a standard report type to create the report directly using the reporting builder. So here is an accounts, and if you want to create a report on both accounts and contacts, here is a report type. Like this, there are different report types which are given by the Salesforce by default. So if you want to create a reports on any of these objects, you can directly use the standard report types. Or in case in other report, in case now you can't, there is an object called employees. I would like to, this is a custom object, I would like to create a report on employees. So when you, if you want to create a report on employees, first we need an object permission. So that, which means when you create any object, let me show you the first permission you need. So go to the objects. So when you click on new custom object, if you want to create a report, first you have to check this option, allow reports. So these are the optional features, but this option must be selected before creating the report. In case if you ignore it when you create an object, so you should check this option first. Then you need a report type. So if you want to create a report type on employee, so here is an option where you can create your employee report type. So to create a report in Salesforce, I will show you how to create a custom report type and also how to use a standard report type. So we will cover both in today's session. So now we have some idea about what exactly a report type is. So report type specifies the object name and the available fields to show in a report. Because let's say there are 100 fields, I don't want to display some of the fields in a report. So what you can do is you can just remove those fields from the report type, because if the fields are not available in the report type, we cannot display those fields in the report. So the fields that you wanted to display in any report must be placed in the report type. And it also useful to understand what are the relationships, and simply we can say it is an output layout of the report. So what are the preview you can see, that is based on your report type. So standard report types and custom report type. So first we will check with the standard report type, so then we will go for custom report types as well. So I'm going through a standard report type. And also you should understand, so before creating a report, you should know what is the format of the report. So which means what is the format of the report. So you can display the report in different formats. So one is a tabular format. You can display the report in tabular format, so which is a tabular format of the data. And a summary report. So these are the different reports we can create based on the requirement. We can choose, so what is the format that is suitable as per our requirement. We have to choose that format. Either you can create a tabular format, summary format, or you can create a matrix report, or you can create a join report. So these are the four different type of reports you can create in Salesforce. So we'll cover each type of the report here. So let me create a report now. So using a standard report type. So to create a report in Salesforce, so you can go with the reports tab. Just click on reports tab. Now you see, so here is the list of reports and dashboards which are available here. As of now, this is a new organization. I don't have any reports that I have created initially. So because this is an account we have created for this batch, for this batch student. So this is the first session that we are I mean, this is the session that we are discussing on a report. And prior to this session we did not create any report, that's why it's showing an empty, so no records to display. If you want to create any report here, just click on new report. So new report is a button, just click on it, and you need to select, so and you need to select the different the standard report type here. So here is the available report types. You need to select the report type. So let's say I would like to create a report on account object. So if you want to create a report on account object, you can choose the account. So here is an account. So I would like to create a report. This is a standard report type that I am using, and the object is an account, and click on create. So this is a preview screen. So it will show you how the report format is. Click on create. So here, so let me repeat the step. See here, so it is an important step. So you can create, so if you don't see the tabs, just click on setup. It will show you the list of available tabs that you have added in the object menu. You need to click on reports, click on new report, click on new report. And what is your report type? So I would like to create a report on accounts. So you need to select this accounts object. Then here is a button called create. Now it will show you the list of fields. By default it has added some fields. I don't want to display all the fields now. So if you don't want to display all the fields here, just remove all columns. So what are the fields you would like to display? So one is name. I would like to display account name, then type of the account, and industry I would like to display, and account number I would like to display. Type also I have already added a type. And if you wanted to display any of the columns, you can just drag and drop. You can just drag and drop any of the field from the left to sidebar. See here. So this is just a previous screen. This is just a previous screen, you can see. So if you don't want to, if you want to display all the records, so this is the data, so displays from this date. If you want to display all the records, you can use all time, so that it will show you all the records here. So this is just a previous screen. Sometimes this data may not be required an exact data. This can be a sample data that we are showing in the previous screen. So if you wanted to see how many records we have, just click on run report button. Just click on run report. So this is an exact data you can see. So as of now in the customer object I have total 10 records. If you have more data, it will show you all the records here. Or if you wanted to edit this report, so you can customize. So customize is an option. So you can see the format here. So this is the format of the report. So as of now this is a tabular format. The data shows in a tabular format. So tabular format, tabular data, tabular format is one of the report to type. It shows the data in a tabular format with rows and columns. These are the different columns you can see. If you want to include any columns, so in the report you can just drag and drop. And these are the filter section. So these are the filter section here. So if you wanted to add any filter, so here is a filter drop down where you can add the field filters or cross filters or row limit. So you can include the row limit. So this row limit is for how many records you would like to display in a report. Let's say I would like to display only 2 records. Just say 2 records. Click on OK in ascending order. Now I can see only 2 records in a report. So which means this is a row limit. If you don't want to put the limit, you can remove it. So that is about the row limit. You can apply the row limit as well, and you can add any field filters. Let's say I would like to display only the customer which are with the customer channel in the type column. So I would like to display only if the customer has a type customer channel. So you can add the filter. So that is a field filter. So you can add field filter here. The field is type. If type equals to, so what is the type that you wanted to display? So it's a customer channel. Select it and insert selected. So then click on OK. Now it shows only two records. So based on this filter condition, where type equals to customer channel. So in the customer channel, so which is a type, has only two records. So it shows only two records in my report. If you don't want to add any condition, and even if you wanted to add an extra condition, let's say if industry is biotechnology also, you can add an extra filter. I'm adding an extra filter here. Industry equals to, so biotechnology. Click on OK. Now I can see in a type customer channel with industry I have only one record. So this is the field filter. Or if you want to add the filter logic, so filter logic is nothing but so including and condition or condition. When you have the multiple filters, you can specify the filter logic. So click on filter logic here. So it is an uncondition. I don't want uncondition. Either the type is customer channel or industry is biotechnology, which means you just place or condition. Click on OK. Now you can see the two records, which means either the type can be the customer channel and industry can be the biotechnology. So I found two records. So if you don't want any filter condition, you can remove them. Or if you want to keep it like this, then you can just leave. So this is a tabular report I have created. So this is a sample tabular report. So the first one is tabular report. Data, report data will be in tabular format like rows and columns. So report data will be in tabular format. So this is the tabular format I can see, and if you wanted to run the report, you just click on run report. Now I can see the complete information. So coming back to the advantages, so as I told you, so you can print the report. So if you wanted to take the print, so here is a printable view option, so just click on it. So a CSV file is downloaded here, so open that. So you can take the print. So this is a file, so where you have the two customer record, you can take the print. This is the one advantage. Or else you can export the data. Even the printable view also exports the data. This can be exported in either CSV format or Excel format. So you can specify the format here. So of now I don't want to export the data, or if you wanted to export in an Excel format, click on done. So this is an export option. So click on export details again and specify export the data. So here you see the report. It takes some time to export the records. So this is the data you have exported now. So even you can take the print, but this is not in the printable format. This is just for data reference. So go back, and now if you wanted to, so here in the run report option you can see run report. Now if you wanted to run the report now, you can use, or if you wanted to schedule the report, you can schedule future runs. Click on it and you can just use report to description. So click on save and continue to schedule. So before that, if you go back one step, so here is a folder, so where you can store your report, either of this folder. So here you see, one is my personal custom reports and another one is unfiled public reports. So this is a folder we just spoken here. So one is unfiled public reports, so which means these reports are accessible to all the users in the Salesforce organization. So and another one is personal custom reports. So my personal custom reports, this is a folder. So the reports which are stored in this folder is accessible only to that particular user. So which means accessible to only to the creators, users who has created that report. So these are the two folders. So generally we make it as unfiled public reports until unless if it is highly secure reports. Save and continue to schedule. So here is a running user. So we are creating the report in this user and email report. So either you can schedule yourself or you can schedule to any of the other users. So here is the roles users you can select. As of now in this organization I have only one user, so Nara is a user. So I have scheduled to so scheduled means you will get an email notification on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis based on your frequency selection. Let's say you would like to send an email on a weekend, so every Saturday at 4 a.m. so you can schedule the time. So here is an option. So what is the start date and what is the end date? I would like to send this schedule this report for 1 year from today, so 2016 to 2017, and you can select the different options. So here 1 a.m., 4 a.m. and 10 p.m. So these are the three options available because this is a developer edition where you have less number of timings. So I'm selecting at 4 a.m. on a daily or weekly. So weekly on Saturday, here is a Saturday by default selection. On a weekly Saturday, I would like to send an email at 4 a.m. at 4 a.m. So to this user, so which means to me. So I would like to send an email to the admin user. So you can save the report. So if you want to save the report schedule, so that the report will be scheduled on a weekly, so Saturday at 4 a.m. So this is the scheduling. So these are the three different advantages with creating the reports. So this is about the tabular report. So tabular report is in a tabular format. So this is called a tabular report. So this is the tabular report I have created. Just for reference, I'm adding the screenshot. So then move to the summary report. So summarizing the data. So if you wanted to summarize the data, we use summary reports. So using summary report, we can group a single column. So we can summarize the data based on a single column using the summary report. So most of the time we use the summary reports in Salesforce because most of the customer requirements are closer to the summary reports. How can you create a summary report here? So let me create a new report. I don't want to use this report, so let me create a new one. So I have, okay, let me create a new report. So I would like to create a report again on account object, or I would like to create a report based on contact and account information. So I'm selecting a relational report type here. so which includes both contacts and account fields. So here is the standard report type. Again I am selecting. So in this report you have, so which means we have the contact fields and account fields. Click on create. So here is the different columns by default. So I don't want to add all the columns, just remove all columns. I want to display only the selected columns. So let's say I would like to display first name of the contact or last name of the contact, and I would like to display. So you see in the left side you have the contact fields, you have the contact fields as well as you have the account fields. You can add um, different fields, so you can add the fields from both the objects. And I would like to add a code name also. So let's say these are the fields I would like to add. So these are the fields I would like to add. For example, I have added total 5 fields. So if you wanted to summarize the data based on any of the fields, so we can group a single column here. So let's say I would like to filter the data based on the account name. So in standard CRM, account is a parent and contact is a child. I would like to know how many contacts that an account has. So an account can have a number of contacts. I would like to know the number. I would like to know the count. Let's say, so you can group. So here is an account name and these are the fields from the contact and mixing with the account as well. But this account name is a field in the contact object. So this account name is a field in the account object. Or else you can also, so you can also account ID. You can also account ID in the contact object. You can also use that. Or else account name. Here I have the account name. I would like to group this column. Let's say here is an option, group by this field. Or else, let's say, or else what you can do is you can convert tabular format to the summary format. So just click on summary. So what is the field you would like to summarize? So account name. You can just drag and drop. So here is the drop. So here you see, so when you click on run report, you see how many accounts we have and what are the list of contacts we have. So this particular account 21 has only one contact. So here is the contact information you see. And at the same time, so if you go to account 23, so you just click on to check how many contacts it has. So as of now it shows 2 records. If you go to that particular account, you have the 2 contacts. So this is an object data we are displaying. So 2 contacts for this account. So this is a summary report. So if you wanted to change it, so you can just customize again. So if you don't want to, so here is the detailed records. So each account has a detailed information about the contacts as well. If you don't want to display the contact detail information, so go to show. So here is the details. Just click on it. So it shows only the summarized information. This is a drop zone, and even if you don't want to display that, so click on drop zones. So now you can see, so each account has how many contacts. So account 21 has 1 record, at the same time account 31 has 4 records. So this is the summarized information you can display. So when you click on run report, it clearly summarizes what is an account and what is a count a number of contacts, what is the account name and what is the number of contacts we have. So this is about the summary report. So even if you wanted to customize this, click on it. So even the filters are common. If you wanted to add any filters here, you can add it. So let's say for example, it shows a total 16 records, so which means 16 contacts. So it shows a total 16 contacts and a total 10 accounts. So if you want to save this report, so click on save button here, or if you want to close this, you can close here. So if you don't save and close it, then this report will not be saved in the report list. So click on save. I would like to make it as a summary report, and which is, let's say, unfiled public report, then save it. So this is the one report, so which is in summary format. Let me copy this. So here we are using the account name as a group by column. So we can use one column to group and summarize the data. So let's talk about the conditions. We just discussed it here. So there are different conditions. One is field filters. We can add the field filters, and we can add the filter logic, and we can also include the row limits. So filter logic is nothing but including and or conditions. So in the filter list, if you wanted to change it, you have to click on customize. So in the filter list, you see the one is a field filter, so which is filtering the data, and filter logic. So when you have the filters, this will be enabled. When you have at least two filters, this will be enabled to include and conditions or conditions. And another one is a cross filter. So what is a cross filter here? So a cross filter is nothing but filter on the child objects. For example, in this case, I have an account, and so I will show you a better example for cross filter. So we in some other report. So let me create another report. So just click on run report now. So this is just for the summarized report. So we are clear with the summarized report as well. So which is with the summarized information. So this is the data we are just pulling from the account object. So if we have the data in an object, so in the requirement document, they will clearly specify this is the format we are looking for, and this is an object, and this is the data. So just you need to create a report as per the customer requirement. So then go to the matrix report. So which is in matrix format. So it's like a rows and columns. We can group both row. So we can group two columns. So we can group two columns in a matrix report. So for example, let me create a matrix report. So let's say here is an employee object. Here is an employee object. So my requirement is, so let me create some test data here. So as of now, I have just 6 records in employee object. So anyway, we use this. So we use these 6 records to create the matrix report. So my requirement is, I have the country and I have the city. I would like to group two columns. I would like to group all the employees based on two columns. One is country. I would like to use a group by column as a country as a first filter. Then I would like to use the city as a second filter. So using two filters or using two group by columns, we can create the matrix report. So again, go to reports. You see the list of reports available in this organization, and if you wanted to delete any of the report, so here is a delete option you have. So I don't want to see this report, so you can delete it. Or even I would like to change this report. So change is nothing but customize, or you would like to export the data. So here is an option. Now I would like to create another report which is a matrix format. Click on new report, and here if you see, I don't have an employee report type. So I told you, so to create a report we need a report type. So as of now I don't have a report type, which means I need to create a new report type to create create a report on employee. So if you create any report type, so the report type is called a custom report type, so which is a user built report type. So to create a report on employee object, the first step is we need to create a report type on employee. How can you create a new report type? So what is a path? So go to Salesforce, go to click on setup. So here is a create. So you have an option called report types. See, in the build path, create and report types. From the build, create report types. Click on report types. So here is the screen. So click on continue. So you can just read all the notes here. Just marking it as an yellow color. Or when you are creating, just read this content, no issues. Just read the description for more information. So here is a report type. Click on continue. And you have an option called new custom report type. So click on new custom report type to create any report type in custom report type in Salesforce. So as of now, I don't have any custom report types available here because I did not create it. I need to create first. So click on new custom report type. So what is the primary object? So what is the object that we are going to create? So as I told you, to create any report, the first thing is you should know what is an object. So the object selection, you need to select the object here. So my object is employee. This is my object. And what is the report type name that you are giving here? Employee report type is the report type name. And what is the description? So this report type, this is the required field you have to give, is used to create a report on employee object, employee custom object, and in each folder you would like to store. So here you see all the categories. So you see all the categories when you are creating the report. So when this is the, these are the different report types and these are the folders. So you see the same folders here. So I would like to store this report in other reports category. So here is the other reports category. So I would like to place this particular report type here in this folder. Click on next. So now if you wanted to include any child objects in this report, so you can select the objects here. So it will show you the list of available child objects for this employee. As of now I don't want to include anything. I would like to create a report only on employee object. Then click on save. So this is a way we follow to create any custom report type. So my custom report type is employee report type, and so there as of now I did not include any relationships, so that's why it's showing only one object, that is employee object, and it has what are the fields available for reports. So as of now 28 fields in the employee, so 28 fields are available to show in a report, or I would like to restrict some of the fields which are not available for the report. How can you do that? So you need to report it, you need to remove it from the layout. So if you want to remove it, just click on edit layout. So for example, I don't want it to display let's say salary information. So here is a, I don't want to display this salary, so here is a net salary column. So what I can do is just to click on it and drop in the box. So just remove it. Or if you wanted to remove even tax column, just click on it and drop here. Or even annual pay also, I don't want to display this, you can just drop it. So now I have just 26 fields. Or if you wanted to remove any of the field from the layout, you can just remove them. Here is the net salary even. So as of now 25 fields. So these are the fields available to create the report. I just removed salary column, or even I don't want to display the credit card details, so drop here. So you need to drop here, so which means we are removing these fields from the layout. So because we don't want to display those fields in the report, then save it. So which means this is an output layout. So output layout of the report as of now in this particular report, if you use this report type, only 24 fields are available to show in a report. So this report is stored in the other reports category. Now you can create a report on employee object. To create any report, so if you don't find a report type, first you need to create a report type, because to create any report the first step is creating the report type. So by using the report type we can just create the report. So my report type is employee report, so going to create a new report now. Click on new report, click on reports tab. So anytime if you want to create a report, so here is a report tabs. So click on new report. So I stored my report type in the other reports category. You see a new report type, so that is employee report type. Click on create. Now you see the total 24 fields. So here in the left side all the 24 fields are available to include in the report. So what are the fields you would like to include? So let's say employee ID, employee name, and employee country, employee city, and I would like to include the joining bonus as well. See, these are all the fields I just included, and if you wanted to include any of the other columns you can just drag and drop. So these are the list of fields I would like to display in a report. Now back to matrix report. So this is the tabular report, that's why it looks like the data in the tabular format. I would like to create a matrix report, so you can just change the matrix format to matrix. I'm changing the format to matrix. Click on matrix. So it has a two row grouping and column grouping. So what is the group you would like to display? So in the row group, the column group, I would like to display based on the country, and in the row group I would like to display the data based on the city. So then run report. So or else just customize again. So just change the filters as well. So back to tabular report and display the columns you would like to add. There is a country, so one is a country and another one is a city. So what you can do is you can directly group, so no need to change the format now, you can directly group here. The first one is based on this country I would like to group, so group by this field. Now it becomes automatically, it changes to summary format. So after that I would like to even use a city group. So then run report. So here you see, so based on the country, India has 5 records. Even in India there is a city which has a empty city, and there is another city, Hyderabad, which has 3 records. So Bangalore has 1 record. So empty 1 mean 1 plus 3 plus 1. So there are 5 records in the India, and United States it has only 1 record in the New York City. So this is more into, oh, this is also a summary report. So we can just change it to matrix even. So change it to matrix, and you can use the grouping as well. See, then click on run report. So in matrix report it clearly specifies the same format. So it has total 6 records, 6 employee records, and United States has 1 record and India has total 5 records. This can be the matrix, so which means we are grouping 2 columns. So we are just grouping the 2 columns even in summary report. So it allows in the row wise, but generally in the summary report we use the single group always, but in the matrix report we use the group in row and column wise. So summary is for grouping the data in a row wise, and matrix is for grouping the data in the row and column wise. So if you want to schedule, again the same options available for scheduling, or you can just click on run report, or if you want to edit it, just customize. You can say, let me save this, save. So this is an example to the matrix report. So now you know what is an object and what are the fields, how to define it. So we can define object or fields based on the report type. So if it is a standard one, if it is already a pre-built one, so we call standard report type, and if it is a user built one, then we call a custom report type. So we worked on both standard and custom report types. Now we know the folders, so even we know the folders. So unfiled public reports are my personal custom reports. Now move to the join reports. So joined.
సార్ ఒకసారి కస్టమ్ రిపోర్ట్, ఒకసారి మన కస్టమ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఒకసారి రిపోర్ట్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి ఫ్లో చెప్పరండి, ఎలా సెలెక్ట్ చేశారు ఒకసారి?
Yeah, sure. So to create a custom report type, so go to the setup, and here is a create, and here is the report types. Click on report types and click on continue, and here is a button, so new custom report type, click on it. So you have to select your object, and you need to fill all the required field information, and you need to select the category, so which is nothing but a folder where you would like to place this report type, and click on next. So let's say, let me show you, I would like, as of now I have company object also. Let me select the companies. Here is the companies. I would like to store it in other reports. Next. Now company is a parent object, and if you, for the company we have a child employees, so you can select an employee as well, which means these two object fields are available in the report, then save it. If you have some other child objects, you can select. So it allows up to 4 levels, 1, 2, 3. If you select some other object, so it will show you one more level, so total 4 levels it will allow, then save it. So simpler. So from the company, total 11 fields are available in the report, and from the employee 27 fields are available in the report. So you can see the same in the reports. So go to reports, click on new report. So in other reports category, so you can see a new report type, that is company report type. So use the company report type to display the data. So this is about creating the custom report type.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's move to the join report. So name itself indicate join. So something we are going to join here. A join report has more than one report type. So grouping, adding more than one report type. It has a more than one report type. So what is the purpose of creating the join report? So in general, let's say to create a join report, for example, the object format should be like this. Let's say an account object, account with the contacts, or accounts and contacts. So this is a one report type you have. So go to, so here contacts and accounts. Contacts and accounts is one report type, and the object relation must be account and cases, or account and opportunities. So object relations must be like this. There should be one common object, so which is for all the report types that you are showing in a join report. Let's say for example account and contacts, account and cases, account and opportunities. In all these report types there is a common object, account. So if the objects are in this format, then only you can create the join report type. So even on a single object you can create the join report. So but if you are going to create a join report, the objects must be in this format. So there should be one object which is common in all the report types. Let me create a report type now. Let me create a report now. I'm going to create a report on accounts and contacts, or you can choose, I already created a report type on account and contact. You can choose an existing report, the first one, so account list report. So just customize this. This is the tabular report. You need to select the second one. So we need a summary report. You can just use the summary report here. So here is the summarized data. Just customize. So now I don't want to display the summary report. I would like to display join report. See here even the sample icon that Salesforce is showing us. Click on joined. Now the moment you click on join report, it will show you the report here. It will show you the block. So this is a block. If you wanted to change, you can just change it. Title, account with contacts. So this is a join report block. You can add up to 5 blocks here. So this is an account, and these are the list of contacts. So I would like to display all time data, right? This is an account. This particular account has total 4 records. The total count is 16. So this is a contact account, total contact account for this list of accounts. Now my requirement is I would like to add one more block where I can display so we will talk about the queries later. So let me conclude this. So here this is an account with contacts where I can see the list of contacts available. The total count is 16. This is for account with the contacts. Let's say I would like to display, or my customer is asking, so addition to account with contacts, I need account with cases as well. So for a particular customer, how many cases that was created in system. So what you can do is, the moment you change to join report, so there is a button which is enabled here, that is add report type. So click on add report type. So what is another object you would like to create? I would like to create cases, the report for cases as well. Click on OK. So this is the second block. So this is the second block, block 2, account with cases. So just click on run report. Now I included two report types to observe how many contacts I have for the account, how many cases I have for the account. This type of report is called a join report. So in both objects, in both account and contacts, and even in cases, there is a common object called account. So that's why we are able to create a join report in Salesforce. So everything is a standard process. No need to write any code here. So if you know how to create a report in Salesforce, you can very well, based on the button clicks, you can create a report, right? So this is about the join report. So join report has more multiple report types. So any questions?
Nothing.
Yeah, so Nitin has a question. The question is, we select the custom objects, but the formats we choose the present the reports are standard. So even custom object is also, so custom object has the data. So we are using a standard reporting tool to generate a report for the custom objects. This is a standard
Right.
approach.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we do not define any custom report formats as such, right? That was my question. So we have custom objects. We choose those objects, and then we use the standard formatting tools to present the report. That is the proper flow, right? That's what
Exactly.
I wanted to confirm.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
Okay.
correct.
That's what. Thank you.
So please mute your line. So this is about reports and report types. Any question in this area? Just we are done with the reports and report types. So let's move to the dashboards. So dashboards are nothing but the graphical representation. So let's say if the data, go to the summary report. So let's say if you create a report like this, maybe it takes some time to observe the count of data. So it's a difficult event to custom, because here I just have 16 records. In the real system, it may be the thousands of records. So at the time it is difficult to the customers to identify how many records it has. So how to identify each record. So let's move to the other report we have created. Let's move to the matrix report. So this is a matrix report I have created. Let's say I would like to create, so for example, let me remove one column here. I don't want to display the city, so remove the group and make it as a summary report. So let's say this is a one report I have created. So even I would like to drop the zones and I would like to drop the details. As of now, I have just two countries, India and United States, which has total 6 records. So this is a summarized report I have created. So what exactly the dashboard means? Let's say if you have the thousands of records like this, maybe it is difficult to understand the business. So by quick view, you cannot identify how many records we have. So it's difficult to identify. You need to read each line. So maybe it takes some time to the end users. Instead of that, if you want, instead of that, if you can use a graphical representation, so I mean picture representation, pictorial representation of a report is called a dashboard. So generally we use a dashboard to add multiple reports in a single view. Let's say I have 10 reports. I would like to view all the reports in a single screen. That screen is called a dashboard. So that is an overview of the data. So that is a quick view. So that is a picture format. So you can have the different dashboards that you can create in Salesforce. So with the different dashboard components. So even to create a dashboard in Salesforce, so first we need to create a report. So let's say this is a report. I would like to take an example. So the report is matrix report. So I would like to create a dashboard now. So to create a dashboard, even the tab is reports tab. Just click on reports and click on new dashboard. So here you have to understand two areas. One is a component. Component is which type of dashboard you are looking for, and data source. Data source is your report data. So first I would like to select the dashboard component. So this is a preview for the dashboard. You can include total 20 dashboard components here, and as of now I have different reports that I have created, so which are in, a few are in public reports and few are in unfiled public reports. I mean few are in personal reports and public reports. I am just so you can just use a matrix report. See how the format is. So I'm going to generate the dashboards. So based on the report, just like a, see here how simpler it is. So first we need to select the component and then data source. So if you want to change the title, let's say this is for open customers. Assume that this is for open customers, and this is for, or this is for new customers, existing customers. So this is for any, you can choose any title, upcoming customers. So you can add any title based on your requirement, then save it. Again, what is a dashboard? Let's say sales dashboard. Save it. It takes some time to generate the dashboards here, and the dashboard that you have created using the standard dashboarding tool, and they are available under dashboard tab. So these are the different formats. So based on the customer requirement, you can choose any of the format here. So this is a pictorial representation. As of now, I have the less record. That's why the graph shows only two colors, one for Indian related customers, Indian customers and United States customers, and again here also, and it has the different uh, index. So if you want to view all the dashboards which are available now, just click on dashboards tab now. So if you have n number of dashboards, even you can search here from the drop down. So if you want to search here, let's say, so when you enter the data, if any name is available here, it will display. As of now, see, these are the dashboards which are currently created in the system. So for example, if you create any record, let's say, so by default I would like to create one more employee. Let's clone this. Save it. I have created one more record for India, so you can refresh. So that the changes will be applied to the created dashboards. So as of now it shows only 6 records. So you have to refresh the dashboard to get the data reflex. So this is just a pictorial representation. So it's easy to the customers to understand instead of reading each record. So it clearly says India has 6, United States has 1. So they can analyze by viewing the results. They can analyze the business, how the business is going. Though generally these reports are used by the sales team or customer support team or marketing team people to analyze how the business is running. So whether they are going in a profit or they are going in a loss. Right? So this is about the reports and dashboards. So this is just a graphical representation of the report. Questions here?
Nothing.
నరసింహారు ఒకసారి డాష్ బోర్డ్ క్రియేషన్ కూడా మీకు కొన్ని క్లిక్స్ స్కిప్ అవుతున్నాయండి, ఎందుకో నాకు మానిటర్ లో కనిపించట్లేదు సరిగా.
Okay.
మౌస్ పాయింటర్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళిందో కనిపించట్లేదు.
Okay, no issues. So to create a dashboard, just you need to click on reports again, reports, and create a new dashboard. So here is a new dashboard button, and here is a dashboard component. So you can use any of the component here. So you have to select the supported ones. I'm selecting these two components.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And the
This is all.
reports. Yeah, thank you. So in this area, so you can expect at least 1 or 2 interview questions in your administration. The questions are like how many the questions are like how many reports or how many reports we can create. So there are total 4 reports we can create, or what is the type of. So they will give some options. So which one is possible in Salesforce? Like that they can ask some of the questions in this area, especially in ADM 201 certification. So so this is one of the important area for an administrator. So generally we don't create the reports always. So when we analyze the business or end of the year, if you want to know how the sales productivity are, how many cases that are created based on the year or from the different cities, so you can just generate the reports. So reporting is one of the area that helps to the business to understand how the business process is. Generally sales team or marketing team, they will create more reports, and even the customer support team as well. Now moving to the home page components. So if you wanted to add the same dashboard, as of now I have created a dashboard, and if you wanted to add this dashboard to the home page components, you can do that. So go to the customize home, adding dashboard to the home page. So generally these are the statistics in the business. Generally sometimes we will add those dashboards to the home page, so that every time when the user is logged in, we can make home is a default tab, so they can easily view the data. They can easily view these dashboards. So to do that, go to build, customize home page layouts, edit, and select. The path is go to build, customize home, and go to home page layouts, go to that and edit. So here is the default layout, just edit and select the dashboard snapshot. Select the dashboard snapshot. The next, so choose where you would like to display in a home page. I would like to display this dashboard on top of the screen, so I just move to top, then save it. Now go to home tab. So here is the home, click on home tab. So it will show you the dashboard here. So it's easy to the users to check the dashboards on the home page. Instead of going to home tab, instead of going to the dashboard tab, you can just view the dashboards, the priority dashboards on a home page. So that, because in a dashboard it will show you all the dashboards. So even if you have hundreds of dashboards, all the dashboards will be displayed here. Or if you wanted to display a particular dashboard, then that can be added. So you can add up to 20 dashboards. So what is the dashboard which are available in the, what is the dashboard which are currently displayed in the dashboard screen, so that will be displayed here. So here when you have the different dashboards, you can search from the from the drop down. So generally we display the dashboards on a home page, so for easy view. So this is a quick view where you can add multiple reports. This is a one report data, and this can be the another report, and this can be another report. So all together in a single view, the view can be the dashboard in a pictorial representation. So the concept is about reports, report types, dashboards, and home page components. Any questions you have?
Nothing for me.
Okay. So then that's all today's session.